You know?
In April 2021, a woman named Shayla Bryan and her husband were inside their home in North Carolina when their 13-year-old son went outside to walk their dog. As soon as he walked out the door, the Ring camera footage captured a suspicious silver BMW stop in front of the family's front lawn, after which a strange man got out of the vehicle and approached the teenager.
Honey. Did you already come by?
I just feel like that's weird no matter what. Like, just pulling up and just asking someone that's walking. Like, it's the fact that he gets out of the car immediately, too.
Oh, you live here already?
How did you live here already? Can someone decode that for me? I don't know if that guy and I speak the same language.
Himself, the man asked the boy if he lives in the neighborhood. According to the teenager's mother, she and her husband had taught their son about stranger danger multiple times in the past, but on this particular occasion, the boy appeared to freeze up out of fear. What's most disturbing about the recording is that the man didn't waste a split second to get out of the car and talk to the boy, which suggests he was either prowling around the neighborhood waiting for someone to step out of their house, or he was very familiar with the Bryant family's routine and was specifically targeting the boy. Fortunately, the teenager's father was able to intervene before anything could happen.
What you got to ask my son?
Oh, I was wondering about the airplane noise.
Talking to my son and he ain't got no adult out here. Now, that's kind of creepy.
When the boy's father confronts him,
Yeah, why do you ask, how do you live here already? I'm still trying to decode that question, to be honest. It says, grizness. It's none of your grizness.
the stranger is forced to think quickly on his feet and blurts out that he was wondering about the airplane noise in the area. Obviously, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be driving around a random neighborhood waiting for a 13-year-old kid to walk out of his house just to ask him a question like that, and the father doesn't appear to buy the story for a second. Shayla...
Yeah, he's standing like he's got a fucking... He's puffing his chest out and shit. This is good. I like this. He's got his arms all separated out. He means business. Oh, he means grizness.
Bryant, the boy's mother, mentioned she remained apprehensive after the incident, especially since it was never confirmed what exactly the man was planning to do. The suspect drove off soon after and was never seen again.
I would have too after seeing how his dad came out all fucking... I'm out of here.
On July 15th, 2022,
That's what I'm
TikToker...
saying. That's what I'm saying. He's like, he was not about to fuck around. This dude was ready to throw hands. No doubt about it. He chose the wrong house.
Uploaded this chilling footage of an unexpected visit to her home while she was gone. In it, a disturbing voice can be heard asking to be let in at her house's back door.
I'm going out there and killing whatever the fuck this is. Are you kidding me? I'm going out there with a spear or a stake or something.
The person repeats the words, "Let me in," as they scratch and knock on the back door. The eerie...
Yeah, no, because whoever made that sound or said that or is doing that, yeah, they need to be put away forever, for sure.
Quality of the voice, coupled with the fact that nobody can be seen on screen, led a lot of viewers to come up with different theories as to who may have been at the door.
Yeah, he was.
During the entire video, a human shadow can be easily made out in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, but the person themselves never walks in front of the camera. Some viewers suggested this alludes to the footage being staged. Others, however, think that someone with malicious...
That's what I'm saying. Like, some of these seem staged because they just randomly don't show what happens afterwards. It's like you can see the bottom of the steps. If someone were to walk down these stairs, we would know, you know? Why don't they show us that part?
Intent could be targeting her house and urge the user to be careful. To this day, it hasn't been confirmed what exactly this footage shows, and no further updates have been made by the TikTok user.
I mean, I could write some really cool fanfic shit about Ring doorbells. We could send in some heaters.
In August 2019, a security camera inside a home in Troy, Michigan captured a suspicious man walking up the stairs and looking around the house. Based on his body language, it doesn't look like he knows his way around the home, and that's because he broke in. Although the next part of the incident wasn't caught on
He doesn't know his way around the home, and that's because he broke in. That's beautiful.
camera, a few seconds after walking up the stairs, the man walked into the homeowner's bedroom, where he found her sleeping. Disturbingly, the woman reported
That's what I'm saying. If you had a camera beside the stairs, why wouldn't you have one at the door above it? That's a great question. That is a great question. I had the same question about a different video earlier. That's what makes me think it might be staged. Some of these gotta be, because I could write a pretty cool fanfic. You guys want me to do it? You guys want me to do like a fake Ring doorbell thing? Come up with like the creepiest fanfic that I can? I can do better than that. I don't know about the whole, let me in. That's not very creative.
that she woke up
I will say though, if that was real, that's fucking creepy.
screaming to the man standing over her bed. The intruder immediately ran out of the house, but even with the footage, police were left.
So, to be fair, I do think some people, you're saying that the door camera should be the first one you install. I do think some people think they're being smart and like hiding the Ring doorbell so that maybe the people that are thieves don't see it, but like seeing a camera system is a deterrent of itself. They don't realize that they're kind of screwing themselves over. Just put it on the door. Do you know how many crimes go uncommitted because people saw a camera?
Initially, the incident appears to be a pretty lame ding-dong ditch attempt, which almost every homeowner has been the victim of at some point or another. But looking closely at the footage, you'll notice the man never actually ran away. While the man stood in the middle of the street staring eerily at the door, the homeowner made his way down the stairs after being woken up by the sound of the doorbell. As soon as he saw this figure just eyeing him down in the middle of the street, he called the cops.
I feel like you have to. When you see something that creepy, like you know that person's not stable either way. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something about that one there.
The next day, Bowling Green police posted the video on Facebook, asking the man's neighbors to help identify the masked intruder. And it didn't take long for other residents of the area to complain that they had been through similar incidents in the days leading up to the uploading of the video. Following the incident, the man was never identified by police. His intentions are still unknown. On a rainy morning in 2020, a Ring camera captured a woman walking up to the front door of a house and ringing the doorbell repeatedly.
Is this the lady that just, yeah, okay. I've seen this. So what's happening is this lady just is holding her mouth open. And some people in the comments of this video speculated that she actually had some kind of disability that made her do this, because that does exist.
Strangely, the woman keeps her mouth wide open almost the entire time, but it's unclear if this is due to the influence of drugs, or maybe if it's a symptom of potential illness. After a few seconds of waiting, the woman turns around and leaves. The fact that she can be seen apparently putting her fingers in her mouth as she turns to leave suggests that she might have been in pain, a theory that was echoed by several viewers in the Reddit thread where the clip was originally posted.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like maybe she was actually trying to get help. I think she's like the one person in one of these videos that actually needed help.
Other viewers suggested the woman might have been sleepwalking as a result of some powerful sleep medication. But because the clip was captured at 6 a.m., it's also possible that she had been wandering around all night. However, it remains unclear if the woman was genuinely asking for help or if she was possibly planning to do something else entirely. This footage was captured at around 1:35 p.m. on October 16, 2018 in Alberta, Canada. According to the homeowner, he received a motion alert from his Ring camera while he was at work. Because it was unusual for him to have visitors in the middle of the day, he immediately activated the live view feature, and that's when he saw this.
I love that people think that putting this vest on is for some reason going to make people think that they're there for a reason.
At first, he mentioned how he didn't think there was anything strange going on, seeing how the visitor was dressed similarly to most utility and telecom workers in the area.
Yeah, but he's acting like a psycho in the way that he has, like, his hand in his pocket right here is kind of weird if you ask me. I don't know if normal people do this. I'm just going to say it.
But after the man began banging insistently on the door and peering through the window into the house, he immediately became suspicious.
Oh, he's got buddies and he's got a plan. I wonder if they're all dressed in this costume.
After prying at the door with a glove to avoid leaving fingerprints, the man motions to his accomplice to come to the door, and that's when things get even more disturbing.
Nope. No costume for his buddy. Oh well. I don't get how these guys look like right into the Ring camera and they don't get caught and they don't care and they know they're not going to get caught. What's the deal there? Can the police just they have all the time in the world to write people tickets and make unlawful arrests, but they can't get a guy who just licked a camera and made some goofy faces at it or something? I don't know what the deal there is.
Get away from the door.
He was watching the whole fucking time. And the way they go walking away like this.
While the man in the Yankees cap acts as a lookout, the man in the vest uses what appears to be a large screwdriver to violently pry the door open and break in. After managing to get the door partially open, the homeowner manages to activate the two-way talk function and makes his presence known. After the video was made public, the homeowner was interviewed by local police about the incident. The video was then posted to Facebook, where many neighbors and nearby residents claimed to know who the two men were. However, it was never confirmed if the two suspects were apprehended. Based on what was captured on video,
he points at the camera. Dude, what is his homie? Okay, so his buddy's looking at him like, are you fucking serious, dude? Why did you tell me to come over here? This gentleman here, this guy's a bad friend. He saw the Ring doorbell. He told his buddy, hey, come on over here. And then his buddy came over and then he pointed to the doorbell. He's like, look at that. Now we both got caught. What a bad friend.
the two men were most likely planning an armed.
To be fair, I don't think these are shining individuals, gems of society, if you will. I don't know if these are the two.
Robbery, but with no further context, it's impossible to know if that's really what they had in mind or if they plan to do something worse. As of this upload, there have been no further updates on the incident.
The doorbell footage shows a man knocking on the front door with what looks like a firearm in his waistband. Now, the owner of the apartment didn't recognize the man, so she would question who it was. The unknown man would simply respond with "It's me." The homeowner would then further question his response, but rather than clarifying, he would simply give away through the front door.
Why is he wearing all white? Don't they usually wear all black?
However, it would not be enough to get the homeowner to open it, so you would ultimately walk off.
He tried really hard there, guys. He really gave it the old college effort there. I bet he worked as hard as this as he did on his last essay.
Disturbingly, as he does so, a second man pops up from a nearby dumpster and also walks off.
What's shiny? I like shiny. He's shiny? Cup is shiny?
But this wouldn't be the end of it. The two would then walk around to the back door, where they would attempt to pick its lock. The police were called, and when they arrived, the two were gone. Fortunately, unsuccessful in getting the door open. It's not 100% clear what the 2-minute planned. The almost empty-looking backpack at the first guy suggests they had...
I don't know if shiny is what you want to be when you're committing crimes. You know?
Planned to rob the place. But it's also possible they had much worse intentions. The two of them have yet to be identified by police.
You saw those goobers. I think their intentions were to steal maybe a couple Game Boy cartridges, maybe a couple of Visa credit cards to buy some V-Bucks or something like that.